Have you ever wondered why you are here? What is this moment you are living in? What if everything you are searching for, peace, joy, fulfillment, is already here in this very breath? What if the divine, the infinite consciousness you long to realize, is not hidden in some distant future but is pulsating in every heartbeat right now? Have you ever paused and truly asked yourself, what is this present moment? We are so engrossed in the drama of our lives that we fail to ask these profound questions. And yet, these questions hold the key to everything. To understand the nature of the present moment is to unlock the mystery of existence itself. Most of us live as though we are sleepwalking, consumed by memories of yesterday or anxieties about tomorrow. But have you ever stopped to ask, what is happening now? What is the true essence of this very moment? And more importantly, who is the one experiencing it? And so, we dive into this inquiry, the power of the present moment. Because it is only by being fully here, fully awake in the now, that we can begin to glimpse our true, infinite, divine nature. Dear seekers, we often hear about the power of the present moment, but do we truly grasp what it means to live here now? Most of us are lost in the tides of past memories or future anxieties, utterly disconnected from the only reality that exists, which is the present. And until we realize the vastness of this simple truth, we cannot taste the nectar of our own divine, infinite nature. The mind is a master at deception. It constantly drags you to the past, whispering tales of regret, guilt, and nostalgia. Or it lures you to the future, painting vivid dreams of hope, fear, or ambition. But the mind never allows you to rest in the present. Why? Because the present moment is where the mind ceases to exist. The present is where the ego dissolves, where time vanishes, and where eternity unfolds. To realize your divine consciousness, you must awaken to the now. Let me tell you a story from the life of Buddha. Once, a disciple came to him and said, "O Master, I have been meditating for years, but I cannot reach enlightenment. What should I do?" Buddha smiled and handed him a flower. He said, "Look at this flower." The disciple stared at the flower, expecting some mystical revelation, but nothing happened. Finally, Buddha said, "You are missing it. Look, truly look at the flower." At that moment, something shifted in the disciple. He realized that he had been so focused on his future goal of enlightenment that he forgot to be in the present moment, to simply see, to feel, to exist in the now. And in that simple act of being present, the disciple had a glimpse of his true, divine, infinite nature. This is how we are, dear seekers. We are always waiting for some grand moment of realization or a future event that will change our lives. We are missing the flower of life blooming right before our eyes. The divine is not hidden somewhere in the future. It is right here, it is right now. Consider the Zen master Hakuin. He lived in a small village, known for his wisdom and simplicity. One day, a young girl from the village became pregnant, and out of fear and shame, she blamed Hakuin. When her family confronted him, he simply said, "Is that so?" and quietly accepted the blame. The villagers turned against him and he lost his reputation. Still, he remained calm, rooted in the present moment. Months passed, and the girl, unable to bear the guilt any longer, confessed the truth. The villagers rushed back to Hakuin, apologizing profusely. His only response was again, "Is that so?" This story, dear seekers, reveals a profound truth, which is that when you live in the present, nothing disturbs you. Praise or blame, joy or sorrow, these things come and go, but you remain unmoved, like the stillness of the ocean beneath the ever changing waves. Hakuin was not concerned with the future outcome or the past accusation. He lived in the present moment with complete awareness and acceptance. And this is the key, dear seekers: awareness. Awareness is the light that illuminates the present moment. It is the sword that cuts through the illusions of the mind. When you are aware, deeply aware of the present, your identification with the body, mind, and ego begins to dissolve. The infinite nature of your being, your divine consciousness, begins to reveal itself. But let us be clear, this does not mean that you become indifferent or passive. Living in the present is not about escaping from life. It is about engaging with life with a heightened sense of awareness. When you are fully present, each moment becomes a portal to the divine. Washing the dishes, walking in the garden, listening to a bird sing, these simple acts are transformed into sacred experiences. Remember the story of Ikkyu, another great Zen master. One day, a disciple asked him, "Master, what is the most important thing in life?" Then the master Ikkyu wrote the word attention on a piece of paper. The disciple, puzzled, asked again, "And what is the second most important thing?" Ikkyu wrote, "Attention." And when asked about the third, he again wrote, "Attention." Attention, awareness. This is the essence of living in the present. When your attention is scattered in the past or future, you are lost in illusion. But when your attention is focused, deeply focused on the now, you enter the realm of the divine. You experience the infinite consciousness that has always been within you, but which you have failed to recognize because your mind was elsewhere. This is why the Bhagavad Gita teaches the principle of detached action, which is Karma Yoga. When Arjun stood on the battlefield, confused and overwhelmed by the thoughts of victory and defeat, Krishna reminded him to act with full awareness, but without attachment to the outcome. The action itself, performed with complete presence, becomes a meditation. It then becomes a doorway to the divine. This is how you can transform your daily life, by doing everything with mindfulness and awareness, without being trapped by desires or fears about the future. The present moment, dear seekers, is your gateway to freedom. It is the only doorway to the divine. Stop running after mirages. Stop waiting for something to happen. There is nothing to happen. Everything is already here. You are already complete. The divine is not something you have to attain, remember this. It is something you realize when you stop chasing the illusions of the mind. To dwell in the present is not a practice either. It is your very nature. A fish does not need to learn to swim. It only needs to stop trying to leave the water. You do not need to learn how to be present. You are already present. You only need to stop living the present through your thoughts and desires. So, dear seekers, sit quietly and close your eyes. Breathe deeply and feel the present moment. Feel the life pulsating through your body. Feel the breath moving in and out. Become aware of the space around you, the sounds, the sensations. Let go of the mind's need to analyze, to judge, to plan. Just be here now. And in this stillness, dear seekers, you will begin to discover a deeper truth that you're not separate from the present moment. You're not an observer of life, you are life itself. You're not confined to a body or a mind. You are the infinite consciousness that permeates everything. The divine is not somewhere far away, it is within you as you in this very moment. The journey to your divine infinite nature is not a journey at all. It is a realization that happens when you wake up to the present. So, wake up, dear seekers. Wake up to the now. Everything you seek is already here. All you need to do is open your eyes and see.